जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गंधर्विका गिरिधारी जुग जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्त्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री श्री राधा नयननाथ जी की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिष्टोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचिशिला भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिष्टोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचिशिला भक्ति दैत माधव गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिष्टोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचिशिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। जय परमहंस शिला गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय वैष्णव सार्वभौम शिला जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवरे की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गो गोवर्धन वृंदावन श्री राधा कुंद श्याम कुंदात्मक श्री ब्रज मंदिर की जय। जय श्री नवद्वीप धाम की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जय श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ श्री सुदर्शन चक्र जीव की जय। जय श्री विश्व वैष्णव राज सभा की जय। जय ओरिजिनल श्री चैतन्य मात श्री गौरिया मात एंड ब्रांच मत की जय। जय जय सर्व विघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय श्रीला वाक्रेश्वर पंडित प्रभु स्वाविर्भाव तिथि पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर ब्रह्मानंदे हरि बोल। वंदे हम श्री गुरो श्री जुता पादा कमला श्री गुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपं सक्खजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। ओ हे वैष्णव ठाकुर दयारसागर एदासे करुणा करि दिया पादा छाया शोध हे आमारे तोमार चरण धरि छाया बेगादमी छाया दोषा शोधी छाया गुण देखो दासे छाया सत्संग देखो हे आमारे बसेछि संगेरो आशे एकाकी आमार नाहि पाई बोल हरि नाम संकीर्तने तुमी कृपा करी Shraddha bindu diya dekho Krishna namo dhane. Krishna se tomar Krishna dite paro tomaro shakati ache. Amito kangal Krishna Krishna boli dhaita ba pache pache. Amito kangal Krishna Krishna boli dhaita va pache pache. Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare. Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol. Today is very auspicious day, appearance day of personal associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Vakresvar Pandit Prabhu. Our Gurudev wrote his biography, collected from all scriptures. Shri Vakresvar Pandit. Vyuhas Turyo Nirudo Yah Savakresvar Panditaha. Krishna Veshaja Nrityena Prabhu Sukham Aji Janat Sahasra Gayakan Mahyam Dehitvam Karunamaya. Iti Chaitanya Pade Sa Uvacha Maduram Vachaha Swaprakasha Vibhedena Shashireka Tam Avishat. Vakresvar Pandit is the fourth member of the Chaturvyuha Aniruddha. He brought happiness to the Lord by dancing in the absorption of Krishna. He would sweetly say to Mahaprabhu, O merciful Lord, give me 1,000 singers so that I can dance. Radha's dear Sakhi, Shashireka, also entered into him. This is from Gaurganudesh Dipika. Shri Vakresvar Pandit appeared in Guptipara near Triveni on the 5th day of the waning moon in the month of Ashar, means today. Shri Vakresvar Pandit revealed such great potency that he danced non-stop for 3 days, 72 hours. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami wrote the following summary of Vakresvar Pandit. Vakresvar Pandit is the Lord's dear servant. He danced without rest for 72 hours. Mahaprabhu personally sang when Vakresvar Pandit danced, and thus Vakresvar Pandit fell down at the Lord's feet and said, O moon-faced Lord, give me 10,000 Gandharvas. It will make me happy if I can dance as they sing. The Lord answered, I have only one wing like you. If I had another, I could fly in the sky. This from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Vakresvar was also present in the kirtans at the house of Srivas and Chandrasekhar, where he would dance ecstatically. Vakresvar Pandit was so dear to Mahaprabhu that Devananda Pandit was freed of his offenses to Srivas Pandit and received Mahaprabhu's mercy through serving him. In answer to a Brahmana's question, Mahaprabhu explained how to atone for offenses to the Vaishnavas. Yes, it will come later about Devananda Pandit, how it happened. So there, after Mahaprabhu forgave him and instructed him, there was another one, Brahmin there. He asked Mahaprabhu, I committed offenses to Vaishnavas knowing unknowingly, then how I can be rescued? That time Mahaprabhu told, listen Brahman, if you want to be cured after consuming poison, you must ingest ambrosia through the very same mouth that took the poison. That way, not only will the poison be digested, but your body will become immortal through ambrosia's divine power, means nectar. Now let me answer your question. Whatever blasphemies you have unknowingly made are exactly like the poison that you have eaten. Now you must use the same mouth to constantly glorify Krishna's name and qualities, which are like ambrosia. You have used your tongue to insult the devotees, now use it to glorify them. Glorify the devotees in songs and poetry as the best of humanity. I will destroy all the poison of blasphemy through the ambrosia of the ecstasies of Krishna's glories. In the Krishna's glories, also the glories of his devotees are included. That is why all Vaishnava Acharyas, they wrote these songs in glorification of Vaishnava. Now also we sing Kohe Vaishnava Thakur. So if we sing these songs, praying for the grace of Vaishnavas and singing their glories, And in the morning we are singing Brindavana Vasi Jato Vaishnaverogon Pratama Banakori Charanabandon. I am worshipping the lotus feet of all Vaishnavas in Brindavan, then in Puri, then in Navadip, in Gauradesh, in any desh, in any country, then those who will be in future, those who are now, those who are past, hoi acheno hoi veno, Prabhur Jota Das, Savaracharan Dante Korighas, Savaracharan Dante Korighas. I put straw between my teeth. That is humbleness. I worship those who were Vaishnavas, past Vaishnavas, and those who will be in future. And in this way we have to sing. Then by properly using our tongue, then we can rectify those offenses which we have committed in past, knowingly or unknowingly. Here Mahaprabhu is saying, everyone has unknowingly committed offenses. This is the truth. If you should stop all kinds of offensive activity and simply engage in praising Krishna and his devotees, then you will be free from all the sins you have committed, however numerous they may be. You will not be able to achieve the same results through millions of atonements. If you did Vaishnava aparat, even Krishna cannot rescue. What to speak of other atonements, some tapasyas and this? No. Krishna will give you instruction that you have to go to that Vaishnava and beg forgiveness. So we have to stop all kinds of offensive activity. There are 6 kinds of offense to Vaishnava: to beat them, to criticize them, to kill them, to even if you are not happy to see a Vaishnava, when Vaishnava come, if you are not happy, if your face is like sad, then that is also offense. So all these activities we have to stop and sing the glories of Vaishnava, serve them, happily receive them. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur comments, an offensive person will only attain the ultimate good by using the tongue with which he made his blasphemous comments to acknowledge his offense and then to glorify Krishna's devotees. If you take poison, it will disrupt the body's functioning. But you can remedy the situation by taking a medicine that destroys its effects. Similarly, the way to become free from the effects of offenses to Vaishnava is to first of all stop the poisonous activity, then rather than performing thousands of other ineffective atonement rituals, one should glorify the Vaishnava. Like example, Sarvam Bhattacharya. Before he was Mayavadi. Then after he got the grace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and became devotee, then he told to Mahaprabhu, actually Raya Ramananda is great devotee, the topmost devotee. Before I could not understand his glories, so I used to ridicule him, like you are a Vaishnava. That is for Mayavadi some low class sadhak. But Sarvam Bhattacharya regretted and he admitted and stopped, and then he sang the glories of Raya Ramananda Prabhu, and also he requested Mahaprabhu, you go and meet him. So in this way he was freed from offense. Through serving the devotee, Kulia's Devananda Pandit became a believer in Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. The good fortune visited him when Vakresvar came to stay in his house. Devananda Pandit was a follower of the Smarta path. but was nevertheless a great scholar and very renounced. Like Brahmin, he had control over mind. Yes. He read no scripture other than the Srimad Bhagavatam. He was devoted to the Supreme Lord, means supreme here in the sense of supreme like impersonal, and was free from the domination of his senses. One second. Nevertheless, he was not a believer in Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By Vakresvar's mercy, this foolish misunderstanding was dispelled, and he developed faith in the Lord. Yes, this is from Chaitanya Bhagavat. You remember, Srivas Thakur came to hear Bhagavatam. He was passing by and he noticed that here Bhagavatam class is going on, so because he is a devotee, he wanted to hear. And hearing the verses of Bhagavatam awoke in him ecstatical symptoms like crying and loud chanting and breathing and this rolling on the ground. Then the students of Devananda Pandit, they were thinking he's some sentimentalist, he's disturbing our class. They kicked him out, and Devananda Pandit, he also could not recognize the ecstatical symptoms of Vaishnava, so he did not say anything. So in that way, offense came to him. And Mahaprabhu was very angry on him, but here it was shown when Vakresvar Pandit came to stay in his house as a guest. That was his fortune. Then Devananda Pandit was serving him without any duplicity, serving. Then by that service, Mahaprabhu became pleased. And he got the grace of Mahaprabhu, and his offense to Srivas also was removed because he was serving Vaishnava Tattva. Sometimes it is not necessary to go to that Vaishnava. Depends what kind of rectification Supreme Lord wants. Either he will send you to him, or like he said, only you sing the glories of Vaishnavas, or here it was by serving another Vaishnava very dear to Mahaprabhu. So then his heart already changed. So there was no need to make further any punishment. So Mahaprabhu blessed him, and he told him that you have to know that Bhagavatam is speaking about devotion, pure devotion to Supreme Lord. That you should understand, and that you should preach. Vakresvar Pandit was very dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His remembrance will purify the entire creation. He is the embodiment of Krishna Prema. He was always in ecstasy, and both gods and demons are enchanted by his dancing. From Chaitanya Bhagavat. Mahaprabhu himself described Vakresvar Pandit's glories to Devananda Pandit. The Lord said, "You have served Vakresvar and have thus come into my presence." Vakresvar Pandit is the Lord's complete energy, so whoever pays homage to him attains Krishna. Krishna has made his home in Vakresvar's heart. Krishna dances in order to make Vakresvar dance. If any place becomes associated with Vakresvar, it immediately becomes the equivalent of Vaikuntha and equal to all the holy places. Chaitanya Bhagavat. After Mahaprabhu had absolved Devananda Pandit of his offenses, he affectionately gave him many instructions. Those vain egoists who are proud of their scholarship cannot understand the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. That is the prerogative of the surrendered devotee, the Sharanagata. Means only they can understand. Those who are surrendered soul to Krishna. The only object of the scriptural Bhagavatam is to elucidate pure devotion. So it is not different from the pure devotee. Grantha Bhagavat, Bhakta Bhagavat, they are not different. Both are devotion personified, devotion to Krishna. One who speaks from Srimad Bhagavatam with this knowledge will attain the supreme auspiciousness. One who thinks, I understand Srimad Bhagavatam, like by intellect, does not really know Srimad Bhagavatam's central meaning. On the other hand, an ignorant person who takes shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam will directly perceive its meaning. It will be revealed to him in his heart. You cannot understand Bhagavatam by intelligence, by knowledge of language and this. No. If you take shelter, then that will be revealed. It is same as if you surrender to holy name, Harinam, then the meaning of Harinam will also be revealed, and his pastimes also and everything. What is written in Bhagavatam, you can realize also by chanting pure name without offenses, because all leelas will manifest in your heart, all teachings, everything will be clear. Like Haridas Thakur, he is chanting Harinam and he knows all tattva, all leela, everything he knows. Or our Gorkishore Das Babaji Maharaj also. Our Bhaktivinoda Thakur also played the pastime. Though he is Nitya Siddha, but played the pastime of he woke up early in the morning, like 2 a.m., and was chanting Harinam without offenses. Then what was revealed in his heart, that he wrote. That pure truth, realized truth, that he wrote out. Srimad Bhagavatam is pure love and Lord Krishna himself. Srimad Bhagavatam recounts Krishna's most intimate activities. After recounting the Vedas and the Puranas, Vedavyas felt unsatisfied. But as soon as Srimad Bhagavatam manifested on his tongue, his mind was immediately satisfied. This is from Chaitanya Bhagavat. When Vakresvar came to live at Puri, he would accompany Mahaprabhu, Advaita Acharya and other devotees to Tota Gopinath to hear Gadadhar Pandit give discourses on Srimad Bhagavatam. One should hear the book Bhagavatam from the devotee Bhagavatam. Our Gurudev told that there should be regular discourses from scriptures, devotional scriptures, and also if any pure devotee speaking Harikatha, then that is necessary to keep us inclined to serve Krishna. Otherwise, Maya will give so many attractions. But discourses will divert our mind and will inspire him to worship Krishna in this human life. So for that is necessary. Gopal Guru Goswami, whose previous name was Makaradvaja Pandit, was Vakresvar Pandit's disciple. In his childhood, Gopal Guru personally served Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is said that he also displayed extraordinary powers. When Abhiram Thakur came to pay him obeisances, Mahaprabhu took Gopal on his lap to protect him. Mahaprabhu gave Gopal the name Guru because he instructed people to chant Krishna's names in all circumstances, whether pure or impure. But that is for devotees. There was one devotee, he was always chanting Harinam automatically, but when he went to pass stool, then he had to hold his tongue to stop. He was thinking that is impure place, so how I can chant. But when Gopal Guru saw him, he said, no, that time also you have to chant. There are no rules and regulations regarding time, place, circumstance, purity and impurity in chanting the name. So, always you have to chant. And then when Mahaprabhu heard this, he said he's speaking scriptural knowledge. So he is Guru. So from that time on, his name was Gopal Guru. Gopal because very small boy. And Gopal Guru Mahaprabhu gave name. So the point is, always we have to chant. With mala, japa mala, you cannot go to toilet and pass stool with japa mala, tulsi japa mala. You cannot. But you can chant without japa mala. So some fixed number we have to chant with counting on japa mala daily. And the rest all time we have to chant while doing other things, cooking, cleaning, bathing, anything. That time also we have to chant. So this is our luck, because such easy process is given in Kali Yuga, because we are so busy and have to do so much work for survival and all this. So while you are working, while you're doing things, that time also you can chant. You can serve Krishna. Before leaving his body, Gopal Guru turned over the service of his Radhakanta Diti to his disciple Dhyana Chandra Goswami. After his disappearance, when Gopal Guru's body was taken to the Svargadvar to be cremated, some representatives of the king came and closed the Radhakanta mat. Today I read in Gurudev's Hindi class that they came and they said that not all accounting for money was given. Accounting was missing. So they said this is not good and they closed down the mat. Dhyana Chandra was so distressed that he began to cry aloud. Gopal Guru arose from the funeral pyre, returned to Radhakanta temple and resolved the problem before going back to the crematorium. Already he died, but because he is not ordinary person, he again became alive and solved the problem. Then again he went there, because that is only their lila. They are not dying. They are doing pastime to give teaching to us that we will die. Even after that, then he was cremated. Even after that, however, Gopal Guru appeared in Vrindavan, where devotees were amazed to witness him engaged in his devotions. Aditi of Gopal Guru is still worshipped at Radhakanta mat. Many people in Orissa are initiated in Vakresvar Pandit's line and consider themselves to be Gauriya Vaishnavas. Last time I told about Srila Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Goswami Maharaj, Acharya of Krishna Chaitanya Mission. I was thinking his parents are initiated in Ganga Mata mat, but it is not correct. In this mat, Radhakanta mat, this Diksha line. That is Kashi Mishra's house. There Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed when he was in Puri. There is his room Gambira, very small room, you can see. There he displayed all his ecstasy. So there, that is one mat, Radhakanta Mat. There is one deity. So Vakresvar Pandit was Guru, then his disciple Gopal Guru, he was in charge. Then after him Dhyana Chandra Goswami, and then from that Diksha line is coming. So parents of Vishnu Maharaj, some Babajis, they got initiation. Many people in Orissa are initiated in Vakresvar Pandit's line and consider themselves to be Gauriya Vaishnavas, means followers of Mahaprabhu. During Karatha Yatra at Puri, Vakresvar was the chief dancer in the fourth Kirtan Sampradaya, whose lead singer was Govinda Ghosh. He is sometimes described as a branch of Chaitanya or alternatively as a branch of Gadadhar Pandit. Vakresvar's disappearance day is the 6th day of the waxing moon, Shukla Shashti, in the month of Ashar. That will also come soon. So today is Srila Vakresvar Pandit Prabhu's appearance day. I am bowing down to his lotus feet and praying for his causeless mercy. You will find in Jaiva Dharma that Brajanath and Vijaya Kumar from Navadip, they visited Puri, and there in this Radhakanta Mat they took lessons from Gopal Guru Goswami on Rasa Tattva. And Dhyana Chandra Goswami also was that time there, and there is one paddhati, one manual for how to do Smaran Bhakti. When you get that service, when you become eligible, Kirtan, then Smaran. Then when you become eligible, then there is like for 24 hours how you should remember Ashtakalya Lila, eightfold pastimes of Radha Krishna, and from your spiritual forum how you should do seva and how you should remember Lalita, Vishaka, all Sakhi and Manjari, and that is manual. That is not so easy. It is not for some beginner. That is for someone who is really free from all anarthas and he has time only to do this. From morning, from before dawn, means Brahma Muhurta already starts and it is whole day. So one who is not established in his real self and without any anarthas and without pure mind, he cannot do that practice. Impossible. After Ruchi it is possible. Even those who are like doing this, starting, they say we cannot do. And their gurus say yes, it is not possible. You at the stage of Ruchi you can do. So tomorrow we will further hear. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Gandharvika Giridhari Jiv ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatat Atmak Shri Gaura Huri ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Shri Radha Nayananath Jiv ki Jai. Jai Shri Gaur Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Jagannath Dev ki Jai. Jai Patit Pavan Shila Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Shila Parang Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Shri Rupanuga Guruvare ki Jai. Jai Shri Panchatattva Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Brinda Devi Tulsi Devi ki Jai. Jai Sarva Vigna Vinashana Kari Shri Nri Shingadev ki Jai. Jai Shri Vakresvar Pandit Prabhu Swavirvav Titi Puja Mahamahotsav ki Jai. Jai Ananta Kade Vaishnav Brinda ki Jai. Jai Samagata Bhakta Brinda ki Jai. Jai Shri Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai. Gaur Pramanande Haribol. Thank you all. Dandavat Pranam Haribol. Tomorrow again at 8 p.m. Slovenia time.